Good afternoon. Welcome to Daily Currency Update from the Currency Desk. Yesterday, we had a strong support for the Indian rupee against the US dollar. This was mainly based on the fact that from the Fed meeting, we had an expectation that they would give in somewhat dovish stance or dovish announcements, which would help the markets recover from the recent shocks of the European political turmoil and especially the Cyprus issues. This helped boost all the risk on assets globally, including the euro and the pound. Similarly, we had some pressure on the Indian rupee as well at higher levels from the political uncertainty or the political news that came out from Cyprus yesterday. Again, we have the sale divestment to happen this Friday, and based on this, the overall sentiment remains upside for the Indian rupee. Though the amount for the divestment by auction is not that higher, but overall the sentiment is on the positive side for the Indian rupee. In the near term, we can see the US dollar weaken up till 53.80 in the spot levels. Also, the domestic political problems wherein the DMK had withdrawn support for the ruling party is expected to ease out further, as we had some statement from the Indian government stating that they would still be able to pass reforms and still had a good majority in the parliament. Coming to Europe, the fears of taxation being implemented on the deposits in Cyprus eased a lot, due to which we saw the euro cover up from near-term lows and bottom out. But yes, what also provided support to the euro was the fact that we had the federal announcement to be out yesterday evening. Today we have the PMI data from various Eurozone countries coming out and the overall Eurozone PMI. So based on this, we could expect some movement. Though the overall data is expected to be bad, the reaction on the euro dollar rate and the euro INR rate is yet to be seen. Today we would recommend a buy only above 69.85 level spot, from wherein we could see the US dollar bounce, the euro INR bounce back based on some support from the US dollar against the Indian rupee rate as well. Coming to the pound, yesterday in the recent few days we have seen pound bounce back from the recent lows. This is mainly based on large selling from euro and transfer money to the safer England economy. Again, what has acted as a positive for the pound is two major things. We had the budget announcement yesterday from the Bank of England, and based on that we had two main positives. One was that they have openly stated that the current fall in the pound is not healthy for the UK inflation. So this created some positive sentiments for the pound. Also, what supported was the fact that Bank of England did not revise their inflation targets lower and kept the inflation target at 2%. Based on this forecast, we can expect that in the near term there would not be any increase in the quantitative easing done by the Bank of England, and based on this the pound would remain strong overall against all forex majors. Today we had the retail sales data from UK coming in much better than expected. Again, we are seeing some support from the pound at current levels. We would recommend a hold long at current levels with a target of up to 83.30 against the Indian rupee. Coming to Japanese yen, in the morning session we had strong trade figures, that is the deficit was not as high as expected. So based on this, we saw the Japanese yen rally a bit. At 2:30 Indian time, we have a press conference by the new governor Kuroda, and based on this, if we have any statement coming in from his end as regards to what new measures they would implement in order to reach the 2% inflation targets, would be seen by the market. It is also crucial in terms of seeing if actually this time Bank of Japan and the new Prime Minister Shirokawa would work together for the 2% target or not. Hence, we recommend to sell Japanese yen only below 56.35 levels in the spot and not before that. Thank you.